I had never been more wrong in my life. Who greeted me?
Oh! Hey guys, Dennis Machina here. Thanks for hanging out. Today's reaction is the latest Creepypasta from Crypt TV. This is WOE, Lexi's Vengeance. But before we get into it, please go over and support Crypt TV. I'll leave a link to their channel, along with a link to the original video in the description below. Then go over and support my channel. It's very easy. Scroll right below this video. Give that like button some love, and if you are new here, please click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because I put up new videos every single day, and every little bit of support helps. Without any further ado, thank you.
Friends never came naturally to me. At least, not until the day I met her. My friend, the monster.
Oh!
Others wanted us to move away from the city.
It's a hell of a friend to make.
They said it was about getting away from it all. I think it had more to do with me getting picked on at school. I've never been the most popular kid. I'm what you call a bit of a nerd. I'm really into outer space and planets, and other not cool things, I guess.
Nothing wrong with
Having
being a
two
nerd.
moms didn't help much either, but they're both pretty great and worth the trouble.
Aw, that's
Anyway,
nice.
we pack up and move to the middle of nowhere. I'd come to realize we hadn't moved far enough.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, prejudice is just as rampant in the middle of nowhere as it is in the city.
Oh, jeez.
Prejudice came with names. Ben and Christy. They were a brother and sister that lived nearby. A couple of high schoolers, a couple of years behind, if you know what I mean. Ever since we moved in, they had been constant trouble for us, especially after they saw I had two moms. They left signs on our porch saying, "Freaks leave," or "Two moms don't make a right."
Wow!
Pretty sure they broke a few of our windows throwing rocks.
What assholes.
Of course, we could never prove it. Several times they caught me on the way back from school, something I'm pretty sure they hadn't attended all year. They would always try to get the better of me. You take enough punches in your time, you kind of get numb to it all. Although some days I wish I had stood up for myself, or at least my mom's. They deserve a son that'll stand up for them. After a tussle, they'd always tell me, "You better watch out, Eric. It's not just us that don't take a liking to you and your moms around here. Better hope WOE doesn't decide to eat you and your freak family up."
Oh.
Who was WOE? What was WOE? I found out later, listening in on the kids talk around school, that WOE was the name the town had given to a monster that supposedly lived in the nearby swamp. Some small town legend that they surprisingly all seemed to believe in. And apparently I live close to the legendary swamp. Whatever. I'm not scared of monsters or a WOE.
Probably
I've got more
should.
important things to concern myself with, like the moon and the stars. You can't see the sky in the city like you can out here, so I made sure to take full advantage of that. Each night, I had been looking for the best area to set my telescope up, the place that would give me the best view of the whole wide universe above. I had finally found the perfect spot. It was this great big open area next to a swamp.
Uh-oh.
I remember
That swamp.
thinking this must be where the infamous swamp monster lives.
Yep.
Huh. The stories these small town folk fall for. Anyway, I had set my scope near the edge of the water to get the best view, but when I went to take the lens cap off, I dropped it into the water.
Whoops.
Got down on my stomach and fished my hand into the water to see if I could feel for it. It was so dark, I could barely make out my own reflection. Then I noticed I wasn't alone.
Uh-oh.
In the water's reflection, I saw a girl,
Oh!
younger than me, looking over my shoulder. It gave me such a startle, I had to laugh at myself being scared of a little girl. I didn't laugh for long. I pushed myself up and turned around expecting to see the same girl I saw in the water. I had never been more wrong in my life. Who greeted me was a horrifying-looking swamp monster.
Hi!
It had huge, sharp teeth. Broken, bloody claws protruded from its green,
Oh my
moldy
god, that's
fingertips.
terrifying.
It was made up of everything foul found at the bottom of the swamp. Then it hit me. This thing. This was WOE.
Sure is.
Finally realizing what was in front of me, I screamed in its face, and then it made this awful noise back at me. I can't unhear whatever that noise was. If you gathered every sad thought or feeling you ever had in your whole life and made it into one sound, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
It was awful. I ran off as quick as my feet could take me. I looked back and saw that the creature wasn't after me.
Oh.
Instead, it was just sitting there, looking at me curiously.
Oh.
I noticed it wore a necklace with
bad.
what looked like a locket of some sort hanging from it. I stopped in my tracks, almost pondering to go back. Then they happened.
Oh.
Ben and Christy. Ben asked me, "What are you running from, freak?" I told him what I had saw, that I had actually seen Wobone, that we needed to leave. I pointed to where the monster was, but where my finger pointed, there was nothing there.
Of course.
Ben and Christy looked to each other and broke out in laughter. "Look who's afraid of the dark," said Christy. "Why don't you run off to your mummies?" I did my best to contain myself and tried to walk past them.
Don't forget your
That clearly
telescope.
wasn't going to happen. Ben grabbed me hard by the arm and yanked me back.
Oh
He
dear.
pushed me hard towards the water, saying, "You don't get to leave that easy.
But you just said
Since
to
the
leave.
moment I saw you and your disgusting moms,
Make up your
I
mind.
didn't like you or any bit of your queer family.
Oh,
There's no place
come
for your
on.
kind here." Christy followed him up, hissing between her teeth. "Yeah, freak." I realized then my heels were just inches from the waterline. Ben had a hold of me. I begged and pleaded Ben to let me go, that he could call me whatever he wanted, but I had seen a monster. "A monster?" Ben said. "Well, good then, freak. Let's acquaint you back with your own kind."
Oh
And
no.
with that, he pushed me into the swamp.
Oh
But
dear.
not before I took a hold of him and brought him in with me.
Oh, nice.
We fell hard into the wet blackness of the swamp. It was eerie. You couldn't see a thing but felt every awful slimy bit beneath the surface.
Ew.
Ben emerged angrier than I'd ever seen. Spitting water up, he yelled, "You're dead!"
How
He
dare
tried
you
after
pull
me.
me in after I
I
pushed
tried
you
to swim
in?
away. Just then I felt something swim past my leg.
Oh.
"What was that?"
Uh-oh.
I yelled.
Uh-oh.
Ben looked at me with a grin as if to say, "Nice try."
No.
But then it swam by him, and now I wasn't the only one afraid. Ben switched directions towards his sister on the shore, and whatever it was following him under the water and gaining on him too.
Just him?
He made it to Christy. Their hands touched right when they hit the water.
Oh!
A giant, disgusting creature even
Hello,
more
Wobone.
frightening than the one I saw moments ago. It took hold of Ben by the shoulders
Get
and
wrecked!
bit into his neck. Swiftly.
Okay!
Blood spewed over Christy as she pulled
That's
her
what
hand
you
away
get
from her
for
dying
being
brother.
a dick.
Ben fought his hardest to stay above the surface, but it was no use as another creature came from below and latched onto him with its gnawed teeth. It was like watching piranha attack a turkey leg. They peeled his flesh away piece by piece, his screams louder with each new
Sound
part
effects,
torn
my
away.
goodness.
He was alive for most of it. It
Good.
wasn't until the screaming stopped that you knew he was finally dead. I gathered myself and started swimming back to land. I saw Christy get up and run away. She didn't make it far. She was tackled by another swamp monster.
Oh, another one.
Hiding in the darkness. It broke her to the ground, tunneled her stomach open with its cracked claws, and ate her insides out. as
Oh!
She put up a good fight but never stood a chance.
Oh,
I could hear the
God!
monster slurping her organs up like spaghetti.
Oh!
I was the only one left, and they had all turned their sights on me.
Oh, no.
I swam harder than I ever had back to shore.
Get
I
out
could
of there,
see
little
my
one.
telescope. I had a hold of the tripod. I was nearly there. And then it got me. Its dagger
Oh.
claws tore into my leg as it yanked me back.
Oh.
Feeling myself dragged back into the water, I remember staring at the stars and thinking that would be the last time I'd ever see them.
Oh.
I was taken under the water when I felt something, someone, all of a sudden take hold of my hands. I was being pulled back to the shore, back to life. When my head came out of the water, I looked up and saw the creature from before.
Oh.
Wobone. The monster around my legs wasn't giving up, though, and dug its claws deeper into me.
Oh.
I screamed, feeling
Ow.
its nails find my bones. But then Wobone emitted that awful cry I heard earlier. But it was different in some way, like it had strength to it, like it was claiming me. Suddenly, I felt the other monster release its claws.
Yeah,
The
telling
next
him to
thing I
back
knew, I was
off.
being pulled onto land.
Or he'll
Wobone
fuck you up.
patted me over, as if to make sure I was
Or
okay.
she'll fuck you up.
I again noticed the locket around its neck. I slowly reached for it, opened it, and discovered inside a picture of a mother with a young girl.
Aw, must be
Wobone
her.
was the girl in the picture. It had to be. I told her my name was Eric. She cocked her head at me as if she understood.
Nice.
She then dug her sharpest claw into the dirt and scrawled something in it. It read, Lexi.
Oh, that's
I asked her to
Lexi.
come with me. Maybe my mom's could help her, but it shook its head and placed a finger against my lips.
Yeah,
She didn't want me to tell anyone about her.
probably
so
a good
I
idea.
agreed. She raised her slimy, clawed hand up, made a fist, and stuck out her pinky. It took me a minute, but I finally figured it out. She wanted me to make a pinky promise.
Aw,
So that's what I did.
that's sweet.
I promised to keep her secret. To keep our secret. Because that's what friends do.
Oh! Oh, his monster friends. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice ending. You think he's going to die, and Lexi just saves him. That is so cool. And then, of course, the bullies got what they deserved. I really enjoyed this one. What do you guys think? Please let me know down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed, please leave a like, share this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, ring the notification bell because I put up new videos every single day. And I'll see you guys next time.